She hasn't sustained any serious injuries, but her condition is far from stable.
Do you know what's wrong with her?
Her symptoms suggest ether deficiency. It's well known that Homs are strongly affected by ether levels in the environment. But I've never seen symptoms like this before. A sudden drop in ether content in the surrounding atmosphere causes a reaction. Symptoms range from fatigue to nausea. But in this girl's case...
What can we do?
We're gonna need water-type ether crystals. I'll load the crystals into a cartridge to shoot from my rifle.
Eh? You're gonna shoot her?
No, silly. I'll fire them into the air and the dispersed ether will heal her.
That's what I thought.
But the problem is the crystals. We can't just use any old crystal. They must be as pure as possible. This area must have a water source nearby. We should search there first.
I spotted a waterfall a little way back. What do you think, Charlotte? Would a waterfall produce pure crystals?
I can't think of a better place.
Then it's decided. I'll search for the crystals.
Hey, you're not going on your own.
I'll be okay. I need you to look after the group. We're short on water too, so I'll fill up our flasks.
Hey, good idea. Take care, man.
So, we are on our own, and we have to rescue the mysterious girl. Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we arrived here at Mackno Forest. And, well, stuff happened. We found a girl incapacitated in that little patch right back here. It won't let me go anywhere, so you must, there's an invisible wall right here. You can't go any further. Yeah. So anyways, this time we are going to actually go head out and do some, and find the ether crystals. You can see that the location is right down here. And we have a landmark nearby. Alternatively, you have to walk there and such. So if you don't quite have all the, well, you're going to be on your own, so, it's best to do this way. You know, should the inner speedrunner me just skip all this nonsense below, you would have to go climb all the way down there and do some thingamajigs. Or instead, I'm trying to figure out which rock was it. Okay, it was Lone Arrow Rock. So, screw this noise, let's jump it! Did I jump too early? Nope, this is fine. But yeah, this is the best, easiest way, simplest way, and safest way to get down there because there's a lot of sight vision monsters up there. It's a general mess. Another one of the speedrunning tactics that you can do, just jump right down there. Yeah, it's a mess up there. There's a lot of monsters that will see you. Alternatively, if you are spotted, you can hop on the vines. There's a lot of vines hanging around, so if a monster sees you, you can just climb on a vine, and yeah. But anyways, right over here we have our locations, but first, must harvest ether. Only 2. Wah. But right up here, we have the item we need.
Who are you?
Hello there.
Hello.
How unusual. It is quite rare to see a Homs in this region. I suppose you're wondering why I am here in that case. Then permit me to introduce myself. My name is Alvis.
Alvis? My name's...
It's Shulk. Isn't it?
How did you know that?
Wielder of the Monado, defender of Colony 9, the hero that has every mechon running. You're famous amongst all Homs.
I know you from somewhere.
They're here.
Huh?
The Monado emits a particular ether wavelength in its ground state. It must have drawn them.
Huh? What are they? Alvis, get out of the way! I'll deal with this myself. From the left? Then I'll go. Huh? How? Now, from above. It can't be. I saw its movements before it struck. How can it?
It is a Telethia.
Telethia.
They can read your mind. Whether you have a vision or not, if they know your next move, it's all in vain.
You know about my visions? How could you possibly?
There is only one way. Stop it in its tracks, then dull its perception.
No, Alvis, stop! You don't know how to... Huh? A new symbol? That was amazing.
I suggest you stop staring. The sword is yours to wield.
What was that light?
The Monado does not control itself. You control it.
I control it. By the light of the Monado. I will stop them.
So we have a lot of Telethia to go to. So we have a new party member, Elvis. He's a temporary party member. He has the Claymore, which hold on one second. Yeah, if you view it, how do I there we go. So yeah, it's similar sort of how Shulk is. Claymore, some sequel top, a lot of stuff. He's a temporary party member. So we have a new art, Monado Purge. So this goes into fighting against Telethia's Purge. Using Purge removes a monster's aura and prevents them from activating another aura. Telethia's aura, Soul Read, is a particularly strong one. Use Purge to eliminate before it starts attacking. Remember to replenish the talent age. So, about this battle, there's a lot of things I should mention about Monado Purge. What Monado Purge does is it removes the auras and such. So, Monado Purge is kind of a awkward thing. Monado Purge does a lot more than what it does. So, there's something else about this battle, though. And Telethia's in general, because these will not be the last Telethia we'll fight. If you are higher level than Telethia, as in like their portrait is defined as black, you can ignore their Soul Rend. In fact, I know this guy is Soul Rend because Elvis isn't doing anything to this guy. It's a complete miss. Yeah, we can still attack this guy. We can still attack this guy. Well, he has the wrong arc, damn it. Well, good time to use, Battle Soul. Come on, Elvis, get back in it. So now we can finally purge this guy properly. There we go. So now we can finally get this guy. So yeah. All it really does increase its evasion up a lot. That's kinda how it how these guys function. Let me go heal myself off the purge. Yeah, Elvis, you probably should just stop. This battle isn't too bad. I mean, if you are a bit underleveled, then yeah, this battle can be a bit annoying, but if you have your purges up, then this battle is pretty easy. So, let's finish out this battle. I mean, there's not much more I should really say about Telethia, just, AI breaking and such.
You can do it.
Come on, Elvis. Get back in there. I know you can hit this guy. Anyways, heal yourself when you need to. I don't think Elvis has any healing arts, I'm not for sure, but we got this Telethia. It's almost down. You need to use as a purge. We just have an easy time.
We can definitely do this.
So come on, make yourself out. I'll get using Telethia Tail.
Well, you see now, Shulk?
Thank you. Hey, wait a second. More importantly, where on Bionis did you learn to use the Monado?
They were not the primary Telethia. Merely at spawn. The primary Telethia dwells elsewhere in Mackno Forest. Is it wounded? I see. The Telethia is hurt and lies in rest, wounded by a girl.
A girl?
The Monado is a divine sword capable of disturbing the very fabric of existence. Of both the material and the immaterial.
Alvis, how do you know so much about the Monado? Who are you? Shulk! Shulk! Huh? That's Ryan. I'm over here!
Shulk, we looked all over for you. Thought you'd been eaten by the forest.
Sorry, Ryan. I got attacked by Telethia. If it hadn't been for Alvis, I wouldn't have survived.
Alvis? Who's that?
I'll introduce you. He's the one that... Alvis? But he was...
There's no one here.
I'm telling you, he was right here. He even taught me how to unlock a new power from the Monado.
Just you and me, Shulk. Ain't no one else around. You probably passed out from dehydration and dreamt this guy up. Come on. Wait till the others hear this.
He was here, Ryan. I didn't dream it. I'm not lying.
Okay, okay. I believe you. And while you were having fun with your imaginary friend, did you find any ether crystals?
Yes. Good quality ones, too.
Perfect. Come on. We should hurry them back to Charlotte. Hang around here long enough and we'll get whacked by an imaginary beast.
I'm not lying. Alvis, who are you?
An enemy that renders your visions useless. This forest holds many surprises. Not least creatures we've never seen before. And now we know there is another who can use the Monado.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet him.
So you weren't just having a sneaky nap then?
No.
I'm just saying. You and Dunban are the only ones I know that can wield the Monado. How would this guy know how?
Okay, locked and loaded. Everyone, stand back.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah, she's coming round. All thanks to our medic.
Are you okay?
Where am I?
Everything's fine. You're gonna be...
Get your hands off me!
Ah! Hey, watch it!
Forgive me. I did not mean to...
Sorry if we surprised you.
Are you the ones who helped me?
Well, something like that.
Excuse me. My name is Melia. Forgive my indiscretion. I have not had the pleasure of coming into contact with the male Homs.
Coming into contact?
Hey, Shulk, you're creeping this lady out.
Shut up, Ryan.
This large one is far worse.
Me?
Melia, is it? How did you get here then? What, is there no one with you?
I must apologize, but my situation does not concern you. And I shall not be divulging anything to common passers-by.
Duly noted, your ladyship. But if I were to be so bold, I'm guessing that you didn't come here alone. And you weren't just taking an afternoon nap.
And what, may I ask, are you doing here? It is rare to see Homs venture this deep into Mackno Forest.
We're traveling to the head of the Bionis. We've got a long journey ahead of us.
The head of the Bionis?
We were just figuring out how to get there when we found you.
I see. Then permit me to return the favor by aiding you in your quest.
Really?
There is only one path to the head of the Bionis. It is the path that leads to Erith Sea.
So, this Erith Sea is at the head of the Bionis.
If you would be kind enough to escort me out of the forest, I will show you the way.
You do that? Thank you, Melia. I'm Shulk. Pleased to meet you.
Shulk? Ah, yes. Likewise.
She's a bit high and mighty. But she's a Homs too, right? Why is she here alone?
Ain't got a clue. Ask her yourself. I'm not good with her posh accent.
We shall travel to the Nopon village.
Nopon village? That's where we've been heading. We reckon it's our best chance of making it to the top.
Since inhabiting the region, the Nopon have been a great help. You can travel to Erith Sea from their village.
It's settled. We'll make our way to the Nopon village.
Very well. The Nopon inhabit a giant tree. If we follow this trail, we will be safe.
Alright, now we can go out and we have ourselves a shiny new party member in Melia. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to get Melia for a long time. Melia is probably one of my favorite party members to use in the game. So anyway, starting things out, you cannot change out of her headdress. Her crest cap is set in stone, so you can't do anything. Melia, give her a lot of ether things. She benefits best from ether stuff. She starts out with low defense though, so be careful with that. Oh yeah, I sold everything, that's right. Oops. Well, I'm sure you can have some jungle attire. Melia is going to have low HP and low defense, so I'd recommend stacking on some ether ups and HP ups. HP ups will help her a lot to make her more sustainable. Art stealth, recovery up, AP up is going to be pretty good, especially for coming up later on. I have crap, don't I? I do. I'll give you an AP up so that way you can get some more AP because you have a lot of good arts. I'm just stacking stuff up now because I'm going to be using Melia. Melia is probably one of my favorite characters to use in the game. Alright. And now we can start using Melia. And we have a tutorial. Well, another tutorial. Beware of monsters with spike. From Mackno Forest onwards, you'll encounter monsters with spike abilities. These monsters will automatically deal damage and inflict debuffs on a party member in certain circumstances. There are 3 types total of counter spike, so if you attack an enemy, they'll deal counter spike. That's a lie, Nebulas never have counter spikes. I think? Not until endgame. Down spike, so if you topple a monster, they'll inflict topple spike on you. And close combat spike, so if you're within the area, we've already seen one of these before. You can do that stuff. You can use Metal Purge or spike defense or alternative things. We'll get to that later on, but we are here at the Nopon Arch. And if you head backwards, we have ourselves another location we can uncover. The Decayed Forest, or Contaminated Area, sorry. But heading forward. This might sound weird, but we need a backtrack to Colony 9 because a side quest just opened up and the prerequisites are stupid. When I say stupid, I mean Oh boy. It's available. I'm not for sure like the parameters when it's available. Just know that it's available like right now. It opens up and it closes out really soon. It's a stupid side quest. I'm tacking this on now, so we need to find Minnie. Minnie, I do believe, is available at night around here. Yes. I see all sorts of watch on duty here. At nights I see a lot of people gathering in one place. There must be something going on there. You should go check it out.
What do you want?
And you have anything else? Nope. So, that's the first prerequisite. The other two prerequisites would be have Cheryl and Dionysus in your affinity chart. We already have Cheryl from Cycles, we already have Dionysus from an affinity chart. Next up, we need to make things daytime. 10 a.m. should be fine. Next up, we need to head over here and talk to Jan.
Who's this?
Looks like Cheryl's back to her old self. Oh. Derp. Who knows how things could have turned out if she married me. So, that's all in the past now. Can't do anything about it.
Alright!
50 fine friends.
Who's this?
What do youngsters like these days? I helped a young soldier during the Mekon attack. A girl it was. I said she could make me dinner as things, so we ate together. It wasn't anything to write home about, but she tried her best. She went all shy when I told her how tasty it was. Her smile was the cutest thing I've ever seen. That's why I want to give her something nice. I wonder what Minnie would like. So, creepy. Considering the age difference. Next up, we need to head to the residential district once again and talk to Dionysus. All this is prerequisites. For a side quest available in a very short time. This is a side quest I never got in my first playthrough for obvious reasons. So we need to talk to Dionysus. Jan's become infatuated with a young soldier about 20 years old. She saved a lot of lives and is quite popular, but even so. Should a man of his age be doing such things? What do you think? He's too old for that girl. Exactly. She should know better at his age. Such an old fool. Wow, such anguish. So, next up we need to return to Dionysus. Not Dionysus, Jan once again, because now with all those prerequisites, he got the side quest for us. Yeah, it's a lot of bullcrap. Not only that, you also have to do the Doosey-Doo and the Hokey Pokey. And, you need to go venture out. You need to jog 533 paces north, 323 paces west, jump 4 times, and then walk south 39 paces into a specific spot. Press A, B, X, Y, L, or 1, 2, 2, 1, A, B, Z, C, and then talk to Jan. That Dionysus is getting right up my back lately. He said I should be ashamed of chasing young girls my age. Do you know how hurt it makes me feel? Tell me in greater detail. Regret, then remorse. I took a long, hard look at myself after he came to speak with me. Of course. It's no good for an old boy like you to be chasing young girls around. I see you're speaking your mind as usual, Ryan. But you feel the same way, then that makes things simpler. That got me thinking. I don't want the youngsters of today to turn out like me. That's why I decided to give you whippersnappers a test. You have to pass it so you don't turn into weak adults. So we have the Old Soldier's Test. Defeat Elder Grigus near the Anopal Arch in Mackno Forest. Good choice. You can't end up like me. Or turn to a cyborg like Dionysus. Rest assured that your issue will be handled with the most haste. Okay then. So while we are here, there's another side quest I want to go ahead and pick up. There are 2 side quests available here. The second one became available a long time ago, but you can't quite get all the results if until you get Melia in your party. Once Melia enters your party, you can finally do the side quest. This is supposed to be a game-long side quest. Hey, Shulk! I really need to talk to you. It's serious. Me and Palo have this big public falling out. It's so embarrassing. It's about Ryan and you. It's silly, really. We argue about who's the strongest and hottest. I told her it was you. Obviously, no need to worry about that. Now I need you to go kill a dragon for me. And alone. Jeez. What is this, some MMO? Are you stupid or something? Ryan is load schooler. You're the stupid one. Shulk's way better and cuter. Sorry, but I'm a Melia person. I'm gonna stay out of this. Well, Ryan's hotter and stronger. Ryan's got a small brain. Ryan's just as clever as Shulk. well, Shulk's kinder. Anyways, Ryan's big and scary. Ryan can protect me. Nothing can hurt me as long as Ryan's around. When has Ryan ever had to protect you? Oh god, when did we arrive on Tumblr? Bet you don't even know Shulk made my toy for me once. I can't believe you just said that. Ah! Gonna cry now? You cry, baby? My word, gossip. Why can't we just go back to, regular side questing? I don't know. It probably makes things worse between you guys. Oh, please, Shulk. Please. My street cred's really ruined if you don't. Everyone will laugh at me. Okay, not your street cred. Me and Ryan never argue. Can't you two be more like us? I guess we could be. I promise to make up with Paola if you promise me something. Show us that you really are best friends forever. So, we have ourselves Paola and Noreen. Look at that experience. 20,000. Mind you, the previous side quest netted us 5,000. Yeah, that's a lot of experience. You'll have to convince me first. Then you gotta convince Paola. No problem, leave it to me. Okay, how far can we get this? Well, we got the first wreck done. Wow, you and Ryan are the bestest of friends. I changed my mind about Ryan. I can see he's a nice boy too. But now you gotta prove it to Paola about your friendship. And she won't believe you unless you really are the bestest friends. Okay, I'll go ahead and prove it to Paola that we truly are the best of friends. And we don't need no Tumblr argue to say who's better. Oh god, I would hate to pop on Tumblr and see who is better, Ryan or Shulk. That would actually be interesting. You're not out yet. Okay, you just popped out. There you are. You're all the way in this back corner. Where the hell must be all the way back here? Rain wants me to do what? Look at the two boys? Why would you want to ask that? Oh, I get it. Check to see how good their friendship is. Hey, it's really improved. Shulk and Rain looks like much more than best friends now. I'm so jealous. I wish me and Rain were like that. But I guess boys are different. Can girls be best friends like that? I bet they can't, you know? So if you think otherwise, prove it. So yeah, that's the main reason why. Because you need to have Melia. Well, you need to have two female party members have, I think, either blue or cloud affinity. It's bullcrap. I hate the side quest. Yeah. That's going to be kind of a prelude of what I want, of something I'm going to do much later on. But anyways, we have ourselves a side quest that we need to do. Anyways, the Old Soldier's quest. I want to pick it up now because, well, the monster we need to kill is actually right up this hill. It's very easy to get to. It makes so much sense to do it now. It's so easy to do. Way back here in the back, we have Elder Gragas. Run. Nope, I don't want this. I don't want to do this. Instead, what I want to do is change party members around. And I'm going to go ahead and do some art things with Melia, because Melia controls much differently than one might expect. So we do go to our arts. I need you over here. Put you right back here. You know what? This is the wrong side. So Melia controls interestingly. I'll put that there. Put you here. So Melia, how she functions. Well, it'd be better to get into a battle. I'm just gonna go ahead and give these things. You want to increase Summon Bolt. Summon Bolt is their best attack. Summon Bolt and Summer Flare. So there we go. And I guess I can go ahead and give her a healing gift too. Because good healing. I mean, it recovers a little bit of healing. It has a low cooldown. So, right back here, we have Elder Gragas. So, Melia, how she functions. She functions much differently than a lot of other team members. So, she functions by summoning arts. She summons, Summon Bolt increases the ether up for those around her. Summon Flare increases the fire attacks, and Summon Aqua, which increases the, which does holy smokes, you're already down. So anyway, summon Bolt. You use the middle button to actually function. Holy crap, we're bleeding to death. Okay, on second thought, I might actually change things up. Okay, screw this noise. We're bleeding to death. This is why I control Shulk. Yeah, here, Elder Gragas. Looks like we need to have an Ether Fest. Okay, let's try this again. This time with much smarter AI. Shulk, you coming, boy? There you are. So, since Shulk is a stupid dum-dum. But yeah, Summon Aqua isn't quite the best ability that I like to use often. Anyways, we have some other arts we can inflict. We can inflict Hypnosis, inflict sleep on one enemy. Next up, we have Spear Break. Knocks the enemy back, inflicting slow. Okay, Shadow Snitch. Inflicts, prevents him from moving. I don't use it that often. So, let's go ahead and function this up. And I want to go ahead and start building up my talent gauge. Hey, mind getting this off of me, please? Melia, are you... Okay. My god. Why are you bleeding us to death? Shulk? Oh my god, you are the daftest idiot I have ever seen. Get up, you daft idiot. This battle never gives me that much trouble. Oh my god, we also got cancelled out too. Ugh. Am I not even doing anything? What the hell is going on? Heal! Oh my god. This is more trouble than I typically have with this battle. Oh my god. Well, this was a horrible debut battle. Air Slice. Well, we have some time to function it out. Hey, Shulk, mind getting our tensions up? Okay, so we have Flare Up right now, and once we reach the top... So, really? We're not there yet? There we go, so once we have full, we can do Burst Ends, reduce the defense of enemies in range. You can only do that attack if Melia is at maximum ether power. Once she's at maximum ether power, it'll deal a lot of damage. However, though, it'll reset back to 0 once things get low enough. So, we got this in the bag. We're almost there. I reckon we can just finish these arcs out, and there we go. You want to have an ether up all the way? And there we go.
It's true. You're really good, Shala.
Wow, thanks. I don't know what to say.
That battle could have went a whole lot better. At least you got some stuff out of it. Let's go turn this back into Zan. That battle went horribly. Just all the bleeding, the nonsense. My god. It was annoying. But thankfully, Zan went to bed. Of course he did, that daft old fool. There you are, Zan. I proved my knowledge. So you really did defeat it? Impressive. It looks like I had you all wrong. It doesn't look like I need to test you anymore. I'll find some other way about kids to turn into responsible adults. I hope I was of some help. There you go. Keep up the good work. If you ever let yourself go, I'll be here to set you back on track. There we go. We get ourselves a Dawn Staff and 5,000 experience. And a level up. That is a good side quest to do. Very much worth the slight detour, so Melia has herself a new thing. I think this will be it for the episode. I'm getting kind of exhausted. Plus, we get ourselves a new weapon for Melia. Definitely a lot better. 2 slot. So yeah, I'm going to do some things between episodes because, well, we get ourselves a break. I have, like, need to go start moving that stuff around after the day, but Anyways, let's go head back to Mackno Forest. Because I think we made pretty good progress this episode. Alright then. So, we got ourselves a new team member in the form of Melia. We got ourselves a new talent art. We proved to an old man that we got it while having a pretty bad time. And, Mackno Forest, we gotta go head deeper to, well, do stuff. Get to Nopon Village. Next time in Xenoblade Chronicles, we head to the Nopon Village. I will see you guys then.